Why Rhea Ripley may lose major WWE match because of Liv Morgan's injury. The rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez has been steadily intensifying over the past few weeks, and it appears their feud has now reached a boiling point. The tension between these two powerful WWE superstars has played out dramatically across multiple episodes of Monday Night Raw, with both women interfering in each other's matches, costing each other opportunities, and engaging in brutal confrontations that have captivated fans. The drama began during the Queen of the Ring tournament on the June 9th episode of Raw, where Ripley made her return to in-ring competition following her brief hiatus. As one of the tournament participants, Ripley aimed to secure her place in the semifinals. However, things quickly unraveled when Raquel Rodriguez, Ripley's longtime rival and current Judgment Day teammate of Liv Morgan, interfered in the match. Rodriguez's unexpected intervention ended up costing Ripley her spot in the tournament, preventing the former women's world champion from advancing any further. Not one to let a slight go unanswered, Ripley responded in kind the following week. On the next Raw, Rodriguez was set to compete in her own tournament match, hoping to redeem herself and move one step closer to the crown. But Ripley was quick to exact revenge. The Eradicator returned the favor by interfering in Rodriguez's match, delivering a devastating distraction that resulted in Rodriguez's elimination from the tournament as well. What began as a series of mind games quickly escalated into full-on physical warfare. The most recent episode of Raw featured one of the most brutal encounters yet between the two. During a heated street fight, tensions exploded when Roxanne Perez unexpectedly interfered, shifting the balance of the match. Seizing the opportunity, Rodriguez delivered her signature Tejana Bomb, slamming Ripley through a table in a shocking moment that left fans stunned. The violent ending showcased just how personal this feud had become, and that both women are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. The intensity of this rivalry has not gone unnoticed by the WWE Universe or by wrestling analysts. The rebooked wrestling podcast dedicated a large portion of their latest episode to breaking down the feud, specifically focusing on the street fight and the long-standing tension between Ripley and Rodriguez. According to the panel, this is shaping up to be one of the most compelling storylines in the women's division today. On the podcast, the panelists emphasized Rodriguez's recent momentum and aggression, with several of them predicting that Rodriguez will ultimately emerge victorious in her feud with Ripley. They highlighted her physical dominance, her powerful in-ring style, and her growing confidence, especially after sending a bold message by putting Ripley through a table. This isn't the same Rodriguez we saw last year, one host noted. She's meaner, she's more focused, and she's coming for Ripley with everything she has. However, counting Ripley out may be premature. The former women's world champion is known for her resilience, her cunning tactics, and her ability to come back stronger after a setback. While Rodriguez may have gotten upper hand in recent weeks, Ripley has a history of striking when her opponents least expect it. Adding to the drama is the Judgment Day connection. With Liv Morgan now involved in this tangled web of alliances and betrayals, the situation is far more complex than a typical one-on-one feud. Rodriguez and Ripley are both connected to faction in different ways. Rodriguez through Morgan, and Ripley through her past leadership of the group. These overlapping relationships have only fueled the chaos, creating uncertainty over who stands where and how far each woman is willing to go to prove her dominance. With WWE's next premium live event on the horizon, fans are eagerly speculating whether this heated rivalry will culminate in a major showdown. A match between Ripley and Rodriguez in an upcoming pay-per-view could easily steal the spotlight, given the emotional weight and physical intensity behind their feud. For now, the war between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez rages on, with no clear end in sight. As both women continue to battle each other inside and outside the ring, one thing is certain. This is personal, and neither of them is backing down. Liv Morgan's return looms as Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez's feud heats up. The rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez is reaching a boiling point, and now, former WWE star Aiden English has added fuel to the fire by teasing a dramatic twist involving Liv Morgan. Despite Morgan being sidelined due to injury, English believes her return could play a pivotal role in the ongoing storyline, and even lead to Ripley's downfall. The fact that this match was made was for that reason, Morgan's return, English stated, "I think the idea is to have Roxanne come in and help Raquel." Then Liv ultimately shows up wearing all black and punches Roxanne right in the face. While this theory is yet to be confirmed, it lines up with the long-term WWE tradition of shocking returns and unexpected betrayals. Liv Morgan's reappearance could dramatically change the dynamics of the current women's division and create friction between the allies of both Ripley and Rodriguez. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley has not been shy about expressing her frustration with Rodriguez. Appearing on the SummerSlam kickoff show, Ripley opened up about her strained relationship with her former tag team partner, accusing Rodriguez of harboring jealousy. "What's going on between me and Raquel?" Ripley questioned. "Look, we've been very back and forth since our NXT days. She was my best friend, my sister, my tag team partner at one point, until she got jealous." Ripley didn't hold back, further accusing Rodriguez of sabotaging her chances to compete in the Queen of the Ring tournament. "What happened on Monday Night Raw? She got jealous again and pulled me out of the ring, stopping me from advancing to Queen of the Ring," Ripley added. She's pathetic, despite her fiery comments about Rodriguez. Ripley also revealed a softer side during her appearance. She expressed genuine concern for Liv Morgan following her recent injury on Raw. While their on-screen rivalry has been intense, Ripley's words hinted at a level of respect for Morgan's resilience and determination. The timing of Morgan's potential return couldn't be more intriguing. With tensions high and alliances shifting, her comeback could be the key moment that shakes up the landscape of the women's division. Whether she sides with Rodriguez, goes after Ripley, or takes a completely unexpected route remains to be seen. Ripley's complex relationship with both Rodriguez and Morgan adds emotional depth to the storyline. Once close allies, now bitter rivals, Ripley and Rodriguez are locked in a personal war that seems far from over. And with Morgan looming in the background, fans are left wondering what role she'll play when she inevitably steps back into the ring. As SummerSlam approaches and the stakes continue to rise, one thing is clear: this feud is far from finished. Whether it's betrayal, redemption, or revenge, the WWE Universe is in for a roller coaster ride. Ripley's complex relationship with both Rodriguez and Morgan adds emotional depth to the storyline. Once close allies, now bitter rivals, Ripley and Rodriguez are locked in a personal war that seems far from over. And with Morgan looming in the background, fans are left wondering what role she'll play when she inevitably steps back into the ring. As SummerSlam approaches and the stakes continue to rise, one thing is clear: this feud is far from finished. Whether it's betrayal, redemption, or revenge, the WWE Universe is in for a roller coaster ride.